Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I post a lot of book, reading, writing content, so if that is anything that you would enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe and check out my channel for other videos. I have been trying to post every Wednesday, so we'll see how far that goes, but you can expect a video from me at least once a week. Okay, so in today's video, I am attempting the 24-hour reading challenge. I've seen a ton of people doing this challenge on like BookTube and YouTube, and there's like different ways that you can do it. There's one where you, I guess, pick a time during the day, like 10 o'clock, and then you read to the next day 10 o'clock, so it's full 24 hours, and you don't stop reading. There's also where you can set a timer, and then like you pause the timer, you can do other things, you can go to sleep. So it's not straight 24 hours, but you still read for 24 hours, just not consistent, I guess. But I am going to be doing the 24-hour reading straight, and it's a little daunting, it's a little overwhelming, but I have really been wanting to try this, and I finally found a 24-hour period that I wasn't doing anything, so I'm gonna attempt it. So I am going to be turning on my timer. I have decided to do my challenge starting at like 7 o'clock in the morning so that I get a full night's sleep, and then I'll end it the next day so that I can sleep during the day and then go to sleep at night and try to get back my sleeping schedule. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to do that, and wish me luck. So I slept in an hour late. I was supposed to start at 7. It's 8 o'clock right now. So I guess I'm starting an hour later. I'm so scared though, and I'm kind of still tired, which is not a good sign. Let's just start the timer though, because I should just start. I guess I'll just update as I read, as I reach certain hours. I think I'm just gonna start with this book since I'm already started it. Okay, I just reached 2 hours. This is so hard. This is way harder than I thought it would be, and I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna switch to audiobook. I got to about page 54 on this book. I've been reading for 2 hours, and it seems like I've barely even read anything, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna switch to audiobook and resume the timer, and yeah. Okay, so I got something to eat and I just listened to a chapter of my audiobook, and I kind of want to start a new book even though I'm not done with the In the Woods, but I feel like I just need something that's really easy that I can just finish in a couple hours, because this one is 400 pages and the font is really small, and I just feel like I'm just gonna, like, it's good, but I also think I need something else to keep me going. So I grabbed this Freida McFadden book, Want to Know a Secret is what it's called, and I think this will be easy to get through and just lots of plot twists, I guess. So I'm gonna start reading this. What? I was falling asleep, so I had to get out of my bed to my desk. I have just made it to 4 hours, and I'm already yawning so much, and I'm already like, this is way harder and longer than I thought it would be. I was like 12 hours and then another 12 hours. It doesn't seem that bad, but it's actually so long. Like, it already feels so long, and it's only 4 hours, so I have 20 more hours left. I feel like it's easier for me to read at night though, if I'm not super tired, because like there's not like distractions, you know, and it's like just I can stay focused better. Like during the day I like want to be doing other stuff. So I don't know. Anyways. So I decided to go on a walk so that I wouldn't fall asleep, and I'm just listening to my audiobook. This book is making me so mad. Cause like the main character, April, everybody like hates her. Ugh. So many bad things are happening. Have you read this book? Page 216 and 17. There's just like a crazy thing. Oh my gosh. I don't really like this book, honestly. Oh my gosh. Not again? What? I don't know how I feel about this book. I'm about halfway, I'm 200. And in the beginning I was not that into it, but like now it's like crazy plot twists everywhere. I don't know. But I'm about to reach hour 8. So yeah, I'm doing way better than this morning. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall asleep again. Probably because I went on a walk and like got up and stuff, but yeah. Okay, it is about to be 9 hours. I am currently at 280 pages in this book. I think there's like 380. So I have like 100 left. And my cat decided to join me too. So she's gonna help me read. But yeah, it's going good so far. About to be 9 hours, which is crazy. It's definitely gotten easier once I've like gotten into this book. I've just been racing through it. And yeah, almost at the halfway mark. I'm really confused right now. I just finished this book. I think I'm at like 10 hours and 30 minutes, but I'm so confused. What happened? At the end, I don't even know what happened. Anyways, I read this in, I don't even remember what hour I started in, but like, I read this in like 5 to 6 hours maybe? I don't know. I'm kind of a slow reader, so that's why I like to process everything. Anyways, my thoughts on this? Well, it surprised me, definitely. Yeah, it was surprising. There was lots of plot twists. I don't know though. I kind of want to think about it just for a few more minutes before I start the timer again and like rate it right away, because usually if I wait to rate books, then I usually just kind of like forget, and then I'm like, oh, it was 4 stars, it was really good, even if it like wasn't. So I think I'm gonna just think about it for a second and then rate it on Goodreads. I don't know, because I've read 3 other Freida McFadden books before, and the first 2 that I read were super good. The most recent one I read was called The Surrogate Mother. It was less good, but it was still okay, I guess. Yeah, it was like okay. But this book, I don't know if I really like it. I think that because it's about like a lot of baking, she has like a baking YouTube channel, I think that was part just wasn't as interesting to me. And then like the actual like thriller part, you know, like what it's kind of about, was just predictable. I didn't predict everything that was gonna happen, which was good. I still was surprised and I was like, oh my god, what just happened? But I feel like I kind of just was bored at some parts, and I kind of was just like annoyed at some parts, annoyed at some of the characters, definitely. I don't know if I really like it. I might just give it 2 or 3 stars. It was surprised me, which was good, which I like, but also I think it was just like, okay, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna rate it. I've already kind of wasted 3 minutes talking about this. I gotta get back to reading, but I'll update you when I pick a new book. Okay, I am at 10 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, I decided I'm going to read We Were Liars. I've already read this before, so it should be really easy. It's not too long, big font. Yeah. I made it. I'm so happy. I made it to 12 hours, so halfway. I'm currently reading We Were Liars. I took a break and listened to my audiobook, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, while I was eating dinner. And now I'm back to reading. I'm hoping to finish this one tonight. Yeah, it's about 8:30 right now. I'm on hour 12. My kitty cat is helping me again. I'm hoping to finish by 8:30 tomorrow morning. I might have like a couple more minutes added on just because of when I've been stopping and like talking, but it's okay. So I'm gonna get back to reading. Now the hard part of getting through the night without falling asleep. So it is almost 12 at night, but it's been 15 hours exactly now, so we're doing good. I'm in the home stretch, sorta, not really, kinda. Anyways, I wanted to update you. I was reading this book, We Were Liars, and I'm like, I think 100 pages in. Yeah, I'm 100 pages in, and I was like, it was getting boring. I needed something more entertaining, and I've already read that before too, so I like already kind of knew the whole story. Anyways, so I switched to these books. I read Spy Family #1, and they're really short because they're just like graphic novel types, so I'm on the second one now. I have the third book too on my book cart that I want to read tonight and just knock them all out. But yeah, they're really funny and good and fast to read. So that's what's happening right now. And I think I'll update you maybe at 20 hours. I don't know. It is, I think, 4:30 in the morning now. I recently finished We Were Liars. I read this before and I gave it like 4 stars, I think. I didn't really understand what happened at the end, but this time I understand it more now. I was like really confused last time, but now I understand it. And it's good, but I don't know. I just wasn't really connecting with it the whole time, and I feel like it was just kind of boring at some parts. So I give this 3 stars. Anyways, I don't know if I updated, but I also finished all 3 of these. I am about to hit hour 20, and it's hard. It's getting really hard. I know it was like hard at like hour 4, but oh my gosh, I want to lay down and go to sleep so bad. But now I'm taking a break of just sitting there and reading. I am crocheting and listening to The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I'm so glad the audiobooks are counting for this because I need a break. I have my crochet, which is keeping me like doing something and not just falling asleep listening. Anyways, I guess I'll update you in 4 hours, maybe? I don't know, but I really hope I make it. I'm going to though. Okay, I've just been listening to my audiobook for like 2 hours now. I don't even know anymore. I'm on the last hour. well, hour and a half, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna try to pick up an actual book though. So I have Loathe to Love You, which has a bunch of different like short stories in it. And I've read one of them. I read Below Zero, and so I want to read the other two. So that's what I'm gonna do for the last hour and a half. I'm gonna try to read this, maybe read one story. Yeah, wish me luck. I have definitely almost fallen asleep now, but this is tough. I'm doing it though. I can't start a new book. I'm not even processing anything that's happening. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. I have to keep going back. I've really only read a page. I'm just gonna, I guess, listen to The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I have like 7 more hours though of the audiobook, so I guess I'll just listen to it at the end. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually did it. I stayed awake for 24 hours straight without going to sleep. And I read for 24 hours straight. I'm going to sleep now. It is much, much later now. I slept for a long time. Yeah, that challenge was interesting. I don't think I'm going to be doing that again anytime soon. But I just wanted to update on like all the books that I read. So, first book that I read in this challenge was a little bit of In the Woods by Tana French. I only read about like 50 pages before I moved on to something else, so I didn't really finish this one. Then I read Want to Know a Secret by Frida McFadden. I did finish this one, and I rated it, I think, 2 or 3 stars. Just wasn't my favorite. It was too similar like another book that I read by her, and it was just kind of predictable. Anyways, then I read the whole Spy Family series. I had already started a little bit of number 1, but I finished it, and then I read these other 2 books in the series. I think there's like 10 or 11 books, but I have 3 of them. So I read these. I think I gave them around like 3 or 4 stars. They were really funny, really entertaining, and definitely kept me awake and helped keep me awake. And throughout this challenge, I also listened to my audiobook, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, I'm pretty sure. I have about like 4 hours left on that now. I had, I think, 12 or 10, I don't know, when I started this challenge, but whenever I needed a break, and I just couldn't keep reading, I listened to that. And I'm so glad it counted because I would not have made it if I couldn't listen to audiobooks. Anyways, the last book I read was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, and this one I had read before, but I don't know. I think I was just way too tired to really enjoy it. I did comprehend all the books that I read during this challenge, but I think it was just too boring for the challenge, and I was just kind of falling asleep reading it. Yeah, so I gave this, I think, 3 stars this time. I think last time I gave it 4 stars, and I don't know, it just wasn't as good as the first time. So these are the books that I read, and half of like The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And yeah, I did stay awake for the full 24 hours. I was reading straight through. When I had to get up and do stuff, I listened to my audiobook, or I like walked with my book. The last like 4 hours were so hard. I just wanted to go to sleep so bad. The last hour felt so long. I am glad that I did this challenge, but I'm not gonna do it reading for 24 hours straight again, because no, I can't do that again. I might do another challenge like this if I want to. I don't know, not anytime soon, but I might do one where I read for 12 hours straight and then like go to sleep and then another 12 hours, or I might just start the timer and then like pause it and then go to sleep and then like eventually work my way to 24 hours. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe. I will see you guys later. Overall, I regret this challenge. I'm glad I did it so that I wouldn't keep thinking like about wanting to do it, because it just looks so much funner when you're watching like a video on YouTube about it, because I've seen so many people do it. But in real life, it's not that fun. Okay, bye.